Hi guys, I'm going to be doing a video today. It's my first one. It'll be on Instagram and it'll be on YouTube as well because I've just started my YouTube channel. I'm not sure whether it's going to explode and people are going to like it, but I didn't really know what to do for this first video. So what I'm going to be doing is running you through my workbox, which is by Nash. It's the Subterfuge workbox. I'm going to be going through the bits and pieces that are inside there. A little bit of a background on me. I've fished pretty much all my life. I had a break from fishing whilst I joined the military. If anybody can tell what regiment I was in by the flag in the background, let me know. If you are from that regiment, it'd be good to catch up and have a chat. So feel free to drop a comment on YouTube or hit me up on Instagram as well. So without further ado, I'm going to run you through my workbox, and then if you've got any more ideas for future videos that you'd like me to do, drop them in the comments or send me a message on Instagram and I'll see if I can jack them up as well. All right, so without further ado, let's go for it. Okay, so this is my workbox that I use for all of my carp fishing predominantly. It's the Nash Subterfuge. It's an absolutely great bit of kit. I have everything in here that I need for a session or a couple of nights if I'm doing overnighters. Everything I need is in here that I need to make a rig with, even though I do always pretty much tie and pre-tie my rigs and put them in a rig wallet. It's quite a sizable tackle box, but it fits perfectly in my rucksack for when I actually go, and I don't need any more other than this. So if we open up the lid, it's got this EVA tray on top as well. So you grab your bits out from inside that you need to make a rig, and then put it on top. You can zip it up and it works as a little table as well. Stops everything from rolling off as well, because if you're tying a rig and your bite alarm screams off, you need to throw this on your bed chair or on the floor. Nothing's going to roll off, so it's a real nice touch. It's in the Subterfuge as well, because they do a green version. This one's got the Nash Subterfuge camo on it, which a lot of my kit has got, because I like the camo. Whether that's a military thing, I don't know. So if we open it up to start off with, as you can see on one side here, we've got a mesh zipped part. The zips are excellent on this, real strong and real sturdy and durable. I can see this lasted me a while. I've had it for a couple of months now and I'm really getting on with it. We look up here, we've got another mesh zipped area. So I'll go through this top bit first. This is on the actual lid. So if we unzip this, I'm trying to do it with one hand because I need to get a tripod for my phone. So if we have a look in here, what I've got in here is I've got a few spare just pre-made hook links, size 8, with a hair rig. Don't really use them, to be fair, because I like making my own. So I'll keep them in there. I've got a number of different bait stops and bits and pieces in there that I keep handy, just literally under the lid. Keep my PVA mesh as well. This is the Webcast Ultra Weave from Nash in the 23mm. I think I need to refill that as well, but I get on with that quite well. It is extremely fast melting, but it's enough to get you down to sort of 9-10 foot depth of water without it actually popping open and you're losing all your bait. So yeah, I get on with that, and I will be buying a refill for that. It's an excellent piece of kit. So if we're moving on, we've got just a load of PVA bags that I keep in a plastic wallet so that no water can get into it. Not really sure where I got them ones from, but any PVA bag's better than none. What else have we got in here? I've got the Nash gripping chod kit. This is dead easy to use. Obviously it's got the tubing, which acts as sort of like a sponge for the lead as well. If you catch a fish in the lead, it doesn't jolt around and potentially unhook your carp or fish. And it's really easy to use, dead simple, and they were $5.99, so you get 3 there. I've only got 2 rods at the moment. I will be investing in a 3rd rod at some point, but for now I've got 2 in there and a spare as well if I need it. I've actually managed to reuse this as well. I'm not really sure whether you can reuse them, but I managed to get them back on the wire as well. So yeah, real good bit of kit. Caught plenty of fish on that. This is exactly the same. It's a gripping heli kit from Nash. Same sort of sketch. It just grips on the lead core, but I bought this before I actually joined my local angling club, and there's a leader ban on a lot of the waters that I fish on, so I haven't used that one yet, so I can't really say much on that. Some more bait stops on there as well. I think that's it for the top bit. So I've got a little disgorger in there as well, not that I use that a lot, it's just there if I need it. So moving on to this second part here, again it's another mesh zipped area. So this has just basically got all my odds and ends that I can use. Predominantly it's shrink tube and anti-tangle sleeves, but we'll have a look if I grab some stuff out of here. So in here I've got some anti-tangle sleeves, not really sure where they're from. I've got some small maggot clips as well. They can come in handy as well, especially in the winter months as well, especially the carp, they love a good maggot. Some shrink tube from Corda. You can never have too much shrink tube. Some more there as well, and some more. Some silicone sleeves from Corda as well, they come in handy. They're in the camo green, excellent for covering up your quick links and bits and pieces. So yeah, always have plenty of them. Some more shrink tube from Corda again. I think I just went mental for shrink tube. This one here, what else have we got in here? We've got bread bomb. I've just recently taken this off my 6-foot rod because obviously it's coming into winter now, so the bread bombs are probably not going to be used that often unless I go to a really bizarre area where they're actually fishing on top. So yeah, they stay in there though, just in case on the off chance I do want to do any surface fishing, but predominantly summer. Moving on, in here we've got some Decam XL tangle sleeves from Nash, anti-tangle sleeves. These are a good bit of kit, stops all your tangles and bits and pieces of your end tackle. I have a lot of confidence in them as well. We've got some hybrid lead clips from Corda. Obviously there was 8 in here, there's only 2 left, so I use these quite a lot. These are actually excellent and they're only a £5. Yeah, if you need a review on any of the bits of kit more in depth, just let me know, and I can soon do that for us. That's it for in that side there. Now this is the real cool part. Now you've got your 2 mesh compartments there for putting your odds and ends in, whatever you'd like to put in there, quick access, dead easy. And then the real interesting part comes now, because if we lift this lid up now, I've actually got like a panel for all of my, it's built for Nash, but I'm guessing you can actually fit other manufacturers' packets in here as well. But obviously I'm a big fan of Nash. I've always liked their kit. So I've got a number of different things in here. I'm not going to rip them all out, but I'll run through them. Got some uni ring swivels there in size 8. We've got some bait screws, hook kickers, lead clip tail rubbers, some blowback tubing, some tungsten heavy lead clips. I always like the tungsten range. Some micro change uni swivels, and we've got some metal rig rings as well. What else have we got here? What have we got in here? Double ring swivels, yeah, for your drop offs. Got some hook swivels there, and then these are the hooks here. So we've got size 5 barbless chop twister. Got some barbed Fangex in size 6, and this one is a size 5 claw. They're an excellent hook, by the way, the claws. If you've not used them, use them. In here we've got some size 6 Fangex and tungsten heavy duty lead clip tail rubbers. So these two sort of go hand in hand. So dead easy to get to. But that is an excellent touch by Nash. I'm a big fan of this. It's dead sturdy and it's dead easy to find out where you're going and what you need. So yeah, that's another reason why I like this tackle box so good. So moving on, this is the main compartment. This is where the business happens. I haven't got any more room for that. Some heli swivels. This is just a little admin box that I have. It's just mainly for odds and ends that don't have a packet. So if we just break into this for a second, I can with one hand. It's a little bit awkward. There we go. Okay, so in here, like I say, odds and ends. Take it out of there. So we've got small Klingons from Nash. These are used for, I'm not sure whether you can see them. Put them in my hand, it might zoom in. So these go hand in hand really with the chod kit that I was showing you before. It just enables the top bead to come off so that if you were to have a break off, it's a completely safe rig. So they're an excellent piece of kit. Got a number of different bait stops in here as well. These are like the extended ones if your hair is too short.
they come in handy sometimes. Some chod rigs here that I've made up because I haven't got a chod bin at the moment. But yeah, I can run you through my rigs in more detail if you want me to. Just comment, and I'll run you through my rigs and how I make them. Potentially do a video on me actually making them as well. In here we've got some smaller hooks that I don't really use a lot of. Some size 10, some size 8s. I think there's some size 12 in there as well. All my different needles and bits and pieces. So baiting needles, there's just bait screw, splicing needle. Yeah, all the bits I need to make a rig in there are in here. So it's a good bit of kit. It's ideal as well because it fits perfectly for the height of the box, so it never comes undone when it's inside it. So moving on, a pair of scissors, essential bit of kit. These are the ones from Nash. It's got a small hole in the scissors there. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm not entirely sure what that's used for, so if you know what that's used for, let me know. Sometimes I use it for sort of a bit of a knot puller. I can thread the hook through it and pull my knots down tight. Comes in handy that way. They're real sharp. They cut through your coated braid and bits and pieces with a clean cut as well, so it doesn't fray. So these are an excellent bit of kit if you haven't used them before. Highly recommend them. Got some tungsten oval beads there. Got some pop-up maize in here as well. Sometimes the carp go mad for that if you're not catching them on the boilies. Some more bait stops. I've got the pink here because I use the citrus pop-ups, and yeah, they just match the colour because they're pink. Klingon tungsten putty. I use this a lot on a lot of my rigs, especially when I'm using the armour link and bits and pieces. Just helps pin everything down on the ground, and it sticks to absolutely everything, especially if you're putting it on swivels and stuff. So I recommend that a lot. Back leads. I do a lot of canal fishing, so I've got some back leads. These again are from Nash. There's a shock. Real good bit of kit. These, I think these are something like 42 grams. They're the large ones anyway. They're the biggest ones they do. Just because the canal I fish on can be narrow at times, and we get some pretty big boats come through there. So this just helps keep everything pinned down. And they can be put on one-handed as well, which is ideal. So yeah, good bit of kit then. Selection of leads. I'm running low on leads. There's a 3 ounce there. Just a mixed bag really. I do need to get some more of these. The textured lead there. So yeah, you can never have too many leads, but I do need to stock up on these. Going into my end tackle then. Obviously start off with, got some bait floss. 50 meters. I think it cost me about $3.99. It'll last me forever. I do like using bait floss, especially if you're using wafters and bits and pieces like that. Just helps natural flow. Tie that onto one of the bait rings that we had before, metal hook rings. They work really well together. Got some NXT Zig Flow. I've got 12-pound Zig Flow on my GT 4000 reel on my stalking rod, because that was set up for summer when I was using the bolt machines. So this goes on the end of the bolt machine, so if I was to have a snap off it, I'm not losing everything at the reel. So yeah, keep a reel of that in there. Other uses as well, can be used on any sort of rig really, but I predominantly use that when I'm using a bolt machine. Klingon lead core. I haven't used this yet because there's a massive lead core ban on in my waters, so once I've used that I'll let you know what it's like. Skin link. This is my favourite. It's coated, so you can strip that back. I use this a lot, and I've also got that in the stiff coated and semi-stiff, both £15 in the silt. I just find silt sort of, it's the more general one that I use. It can sort of be used on any water, to be honest. But yeah, I need to get some more of this because I believe I'm running low. But that's excellent. I love tying my rigs with that. Armour link as well. Real subtle. It's just a complete braid. It's uncoated, but that's ideal for making different rigs as well. It's just about experimenting with your rig really, and finding out which hooks and which baits go on suit the type of end tackle that you're using. So yeah, chod link. This is in the £20 version, and when it says super stiff, it is super stiff. It's absolutely excellent for making chod rigs. And when you blob in the end as well, I know some of the lines and things that people use for making chod rigs, can burn quite fast, and you can't really judge how big your D section is going to be on your chod rig. This burns relatively slow, to be honest, so you can control that burn and blow it out when you need to, so that's why I like that. Lighter, obviously essential bit of kit, always have one of them in there. I've got two. I've got one in here and one in my bag as well, so yeah, always have one of them, plenty of them. Now then, carp care. I can't stress this enough. I absolutely love looking after the fish, and I think everyone should look after the fish. I'll open this one up. This is the one from Nash. Again, there's a shock. This is an absolutely great bit of kit. I'll open this up for you. So we've got, comes as complete as this set in the nice case. You've got a little rag in here for drying off any wounds or cuts and grazes that the carp has got or the fish has got. Got some sort of like Q-tips here, like massive earbuds. You use the Medicarp here, which is in this tub. Lob it onto the Q-tips or the cotton wool there, and then rub it onto the fish. I don't really like using these, to be honest. It can be good for potentially smaller fish, or if you've got like a massive hook pull injury on the fish's lips, you can get that in there. But I just tend to put this on over the top. Once I've dried it off, put it over the top, and then just rub it in with my finger, and then just chuck a bit of water over it, and then it just seals it, and then the antiseptic in this can actually get to work and do what it's supposed to do. But I find that's a really handy bit of kit to have there. But that's my rig and my setup for what I have here. All of my fishing, predominantly carp, like I say, so I will be taking this everywhere I go, and I've got absolutely everything I need in here to start making rigs, even though I do like to make them the night before, so I'm not faffing about on the bank. But if it all goes wrong on the bank, I can quickly make some more rigs. So yeah, I'll run you through that. If you'd like any more information, you want me to go to in-depth onto anything, just let me know, put it in the comments, or send me a message, and I'll try and do that for you. I hope you enjoyed this first video. There will be plenty more to come. I am busy at work at the moment, but as soon as I get a bit of downtime like I've got now, I'll be doing some more videos and bits and pieces, and I'm hoping to get on the bank again in the next coming days. So potentially be a video coming soon with that session. So I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like. Not really sure what anybody else says on YouTube, but do whatever they do, and it gets them likes and more people watch it. That's excellent. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thanks.